The Detroit Marathon 2024, culmination of 6 months of anticipation, which wasn't always good anticipation. It was my first marathon, didn't know what to expect, and my training block just didn't go how I had hoped. I set a goal of basically just get under 4 hours. Don't run a 4-hour marathon. And I wanted mostly to run around 3:45. I was thinking I didn't prepare for this. My longest run was a 20, but the longest run other than that was a 15, in which I died in the last 3 miles. Granted, a lot of that's due to training here in Jacksonville, where it is. I mean, all my training runs basically were in the 90s. It just wasn't an ideal lead up. The Detroit Marathon itself was awesome. The race atmosphere was like nothing I've ever experienced. The start line, playing Lose Yourself by Eminem, was so cool. Just being in Detroit, having them put on Detroit Legend at the start line, it was just electric.
First score will be announced at peace. I will count down from 10. Objective only on the first score. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I started out at a modest pace, but once I settled in, I felt good, and I decided I was just gonna lock in and do it.
Go, Brendan!
And then I started picking up the pace around halfway in. I think I ran my first half at about 1:46, which is not fast, but perfectly on pace, a little bit ahead of time even.
Go, Brendan!
I was worried the whole time about mile 20. Hearing people talk about the 20-mile wall, and knowing that I hadn't trained beyond 20 miles, and most of my training weeks were 25 miles or less, not good. I just knew I was going to hit an absolute wall at mile 20. But then around mile 14, 15, I started picking up the pace. I started running 7:47s pretty consistently. And then mile 20 came. And then mile 21 came. And then mile 22 came. Mile 23, and nothing. I didn't hit a wall at all. I was picking up the pace even. And then the only trouble I got in at all was around mile 24, where my left hamstring started to kind of cramp a little bit. but that's just from undertraining, really. And then it was time to finish.
Brendan! Nick McCracken. Ben Kinney. John Versen-Rose. Brendan Newsom. Tanner Thomas. Chadwick.
I'll get 1.5.
My feet took an absolute beating. I didn't realize it now.
Guys, ugh. I hate to sound like this, but it wasn't that hard. And that's not to say running a marathon's not hard. I'm saying I sold myself short. I'll be forever thankful for this experience that I had that got me into the sport of marathon running, and I can't wait to someday come back and do it again, bigger, better, faster, and stronger. Thank you to everyone out there who supports me, and I am very, very excited to see where the sport takes me next.
Get back on the road. Yeah, it's so